Today was the ultimate day of my European luxury tour. And it wasn't just any day. It was a day with Aston Martin. Very beginning to save Aston Martin for last. For this brand is quite unique when it comes to famous British cars. As a tribute to the Aston Hill race from the early 20th century, and Martin, from Lionel Martin, co-founder of the brand. The name Aston Martin now resonates in a very special way everywhere around the world. It embodies the British modern luxury touch, so to speak. Cars that are fast, cars that are beautifully crafted, and on top of that, cars that now come with an unmissable pop culture connection that started with the appearance of the DB5 in the Goldfinger movie in 1964. As a result, Aston Martin cars nowadays have undoubtedly become some of the most desirable cars in the world. My definitive treat during this day was being able to see the new Aston Martin Vantage. Freshly released, this brilliant vehicle is yet further proof that British luxury is still very much relevant, with a bright future ahead of it. Of my European luxury tour, with each stop more enlightening than the last. A fruitful journey for my archives and for you drivers of Motorfest.
There's a reward vehicle waiting for you. This was our Archivist Grand European Tour, and this was your Luxury Chronicles experience. Your reward is waiting for you at the container in our luxury estate. And your prize this time is prize money. Because luxury is also the freedom to choose. A playlist is available, driver. A playlist is available, driver. The Motorfest is all about car culture. Or so you think. The truth is, it goes way beyond the realm of asphalt and four-wheelers, with pretty much all kinds of motorized vehicles. Let's go for this one. I have a good feeling. I have some suggestions you might find compelling. Do you need recommendations, driver? Next activity, set it and let's go. The Motorfest is way beyond the realm of asphalt and four-wheelers, with pretty much all kinds of motorized vehicles. And more ways to explore the island. You're in Hawaii after all. You don't want to miss one bit of it. I hope you can swim and that you're not afraid of heights, because you're going for 100% perfect blue, ocean and sky. The container is near. Expect some rough competition. It's a Motorfest series, and you know what that means. Championship, podium, glory. Ocean and sky. Can you fly and sail as well as you drive? Another activity awaits. You're going to need a boat to access the first event. Use the fast fade vehicle switch and onwards. The championship is about to begin, and it'll start with a powerboat race around smaller islands of the archipelago. You can use this short joyride to get better acclimated to your boat. Once the race is on, you will want to know what you're doing. Is yours for the taking.
Sean Babbler. And this is Bob Schwartz. We're talking to you live from Hawaii, where we'll be following yet another Motorfest series. A very special one, to say the least.
Indeed, no rubber or asphalt today. The competition you're about to follow is all about boats and planes, ocean and sky.
Waves and wind.
That's right. And as you happen to be the boat specialist, Bob, the floor is all yours.
We're starting right off the bat with some serious inshore powerboat racing. The ocean is nice and flat. Perfect for our competitors to show us how well they can handle these speedsters. If they use their trim right, they'll be able to push their machines to their maximum.
These things are fast, man. And I'm especially curious about that red trident-shaped boat right there. What model is that?
This peculiar one-seater, my friend, is another unique Motorfest creation. A compact yet aggressive speedboat, the Water Rocket. Funny that this specific boat caught your eye. Its pilot is actually one of the newcomers who's recently been rocking Motorfest.
Interesting. Well, I guess we're not letting this promising challenger out of our sight then. And that's one lap down.
Those rocks.
Person here, but I have to admit, this series is off to a good start. I see a lot of skills down there.
You're absolutely right, Sean. Plus, we've got Hawaii on its Sunday best. Careful, it may not last.
To reach the finish line. Hang in there, buddy.
That's Water Rocket, Sean. Try to keep up. We're off to a beautiful start. I didn't have my morning coffee, but with this kind of show, I don't think I'll need one.
Excellent warm-up, Bob. Now, let's fly.
The ocean. Now it's time to take to the skies. This is an opportunity to see the island like you've never seen before. Everything, everywhere, all at once. Your first plane is ready for takeoff. The Beechcraft Model 17 Staggerwing. A historical biplane from the 1930s. That oldie's an all-time classic. It's not gonna let you down.
Hey everyone, this is Bob Schwartz and Sean Babaloo. What's up, Sean?
All good here, Bob. The first airborne trial has started, as you all know. These are individual races against the clock, and we're currently following our standout contestant from earlier. Come on, Water Rocket, show them what you got.
Well, it truly brings a tear to my eye to see you so enthusiastic, Sean. You sound like you've just hit your 40s again. So, what's your feeling on this?
The weather conditions still seem reasonable, allowing our pilots to take advantage of these nice wind currents without any real turbulence.
call this a do-over.
I'm really curious to see how the up-and-coming water rocket will take advantage of that. Let's see how it'll turn out.
Do you really think the newbie stands a chance in this competition?
Trust me, Robert, I can feel it in my bones. As you can see, some of the risky segments here require flying real close to the mountains. The contestant is now following the ridge of the mountain.
A great spot for motocross. Off-roading addicts, this is for you.
And welcome to Hawaii. Through the arch. Beechcraft Stagger Wing is truly a beautiful piece, isn't it? And a great choice for that flight. If you take a look at its side, notice that it bears an unusual negative wing stagger design, which means its upper wing is positioned behind the lower one.
Matter of visibility, I presume.
Bob, among other things. Watch closely, everyone. You don't see such a hot antique going all out like this every day.
Honolulu just appeared on the horizon. Oh, that's a great sight.
here we are. This flight ends above the breathtaking Motorfest playground. A great time for the Staggerwing and its promising pilots.
Well, I'm staggered.
Now that you've seen both sides of this playlist, you know what you got yourself into. The championship is on, and the next event is just a few minutes south of here. You'll be getting back in the water for a powerboat race that will take place around the stunning Hanauma racetrack. Since you'll be surfing around the Alpha GP's turf, this obviously calls for a fitting boat, right? Don't worry, we got you covered with the Ice Marine Blade Runner. Don't forget to trim your boat in the straight lines to gain extra speed. Let me help you set a waypoint. Ready for the next objective? The championship is on, and the next event is just a few minutes south of here. You'll be getting back in the water for a powerboat race that will take place around the stunning Hanama racetrack.
Welcome to Hawaii. This is Sean and Bob back on the ocean. The warm-up is over. We're entering the second round. Same contestants, new waters, new boats. Bob?
I'm reared up and ready to go, Sean. The pilots are already giving it all. First, the contestants have to go along the racetrack water bridge. That race is not going to be easy. Lots of shallow water sections to cross and many obstacles to avoid. That's quite a different lineup that we have here compared to our first aquatic ride. We're going bigger, faster, meaner.
I can see that. Check out this boat right there. It looks like it's calling for blood.
The Ice Marine Blade Runner 35. British origins, extremely slick design, a boat that catches the eye.
Careful with the rocks.
Going upriver now, things are going to go differently. Shallow waters, narrow paths.
Naoma racetrack, and that's one lap.
Second lap. There's everything left to play for. A quick shout out to our friend and colleague Ray Waller, who's hosting the equally remarkable motorsports series just nearby at the Nahoma racetrack.
A real professional. I can almost hear him from here.
Here comes the jump. Boats can go faster than that.
For our radio listeners, I'd like to point out that the scenery here is absolutely stunning.
Absolutely. It kind of reminds me of that trip I took in Barbados with my wife Giselle about 20 years ago.
competition continues. Let me gather the new data. Done. Time to go to the skies again. For this new flight, you're going to need sharp reflexes and real steady nerves. Your plane, the Sivco Edge, will be ideal for that ride. But it's not going to fly itself, so you're up.
Honestly, you should have seen the colors in that thing. And those custom designs, whew, real masterpiece. No joke, this Bake-Off season finale was a real... Hello, we're back live. Welcome back, everyone.
Hey, Sean, we're back indeed for our second air trial, where another contestant has just taken off. Several pilots already had their turns, so we're well suited to tell you that this path is a toughie. Right, Sean?
Well, Bob, you said it. We're talking about a low-altitude aerobatic flight through the canyon and other fun stuff. Highly technical and dangerous. Good luck out there, water rocket.
Mean section right there. The more I see it, the more I think it must be hard to handle.
Yeah, Motorfest sure isn't sparing these pilots, and believe me, they're clearly not out of the woods yet.
Look at this guy, cleverly teasing what's coming next.
soaring above the lovely Hawaiian countryside.
Lovely, sure, but better watch for these wind turbines.
almost there. It's just about passing that last gate. Beautiful performance. It's incredible what a Zivco edge and great skills can achieve.
Man and machine working in unison.
Boat adventure about to join now stretches along the whole northern coast of the island, from east to west. There aren't as many turns over there, so it'll be like sailing offshore. I wish I could tell you that maintaining your speed and keeping your opponents at bay is all you need to do. But you'll have to deal with choppy sailing conditions. It was just a matter of time. Did you really think you were going to avoid the Hawaiian curls forever? The good thing is, your boat for this race will be the Lamborghini Technomar. I know, this keeps getting better, doesn't it?
Motorsports here, live and ready for that third round of Ocean and Sky. The race has started, and the 8 boats are already making their way out of the bay. Joys of live broadcasting, my compadre, Mr. Babalu, is being kept elsewhere at the moment. But we're nothing if not adaptable, so let's move forward until he catches up. This time we're going offshore with way bigger boats, including the incredible Lamborghini Technomar. You heard it, a boat made by Lamborghini, inspired by their astonishing Lamborghini Sean. And fellas, look at this Kraken. It's also important to mention that the sea got a little turbulent since the previous race. The competitors will have to deal with that. That's swell. Ooh, someone who's never experienced it can't fathom what it's like to sail in such conditions, and especially at that speed.
Hey everyone, it's Sean, and I'm back to the studio with my man Bob. What did I miss?
Well, my friend, we're halfway through the race, and the weather conditions are only getting worse.
I can see it. Look at these waves. Choosing larger boats clearly was the wise choice for this race.
Contestants need to push their engines.
Come on, water rockets. They made it! And our challenger handled that gorgeous Lamborghini Technomar like a true sailor. Way to go, water rockets!
You know what? I think I'm also taking a liking to this newcomer.
To need a plane that is both sturdy and maneuverable for what's coming. flying above the volcano through rough conditions. That's why we have another 20th century legend waiting for you. The Grumman F-8F Bearcat, a real fighter. If you're going to look down on the volcano, that plane is your best ally.
Howdy, listeners. We're still on, and after quite a rough powerboat ride, it looks like Hawaii is set on making things difficult for our competitors.
That's right. After dealing with a pretty choppy sea, our pilots now have to cope with difficult flying conditions. Don't get fooled by this beautiful sky. Some serious turbulence is to be expected. Let's just hope that volcano doesn't have an extra surprise in store for us down there.
Airplanes, volcanoes, and turbulence. Sounds like a good old direct-to-DVD movie.
To your seat, it's time to gain altitude. Speak, our favorite Challenger water rocket is back in the sky for this third flight. In the cockpit of a stunning Grumman F-8F Bearcat, or simply the Bear. As an extremely reliable machine, it has served many purposes back in the day. Combat, aerobatic, air racing, or leisure.
The stories this plane could tell.
For sure. If that thing could speak, you would not be disappointed. Now let's go tease the master of the island.
The big old Fire Mountain.
How crazy is that?
Motorfest crazy. talking about the plane, aren't you, Sean?
Made it to the final part of the championship. Just 2 more events to go to settle the score in both disciplines. Everything you've learnt over the 6 previous rounds will be key to snatching the last points that could lead you to the podium. With the ultimate water showdown, a race among ships and carriers in the beautiful Bay of Pearl Harbor. For this, we have a gleaming DCP M31 being prepped for you as we speak. An all-rounder, chosen to get you through all possible situations. But quite a crowd has come to see this. What can I say? Your contestants are the stars.
Welcome back, everyone. We're now in Pearl Harbor Bay, and the contestants are already sailing at full speed. Sean, this is it, the final round of this series.
You're right. 2 events to go, starting as usual with an encounter at sea.
Look at this light, Sean. The day is young and promising, just like this race.
I believe in you, Challenger. The ocean has calmed down, but this doesn't mean there isn't any less action. Our drivers out there must be filled with adrenaline and renewed vigor as these are the last moments to score those final precious points.
Totally right. These guys are going to play every single card they have. Trimming, nitro, and the best of their sea knowledge. This is not over. Anything can happen. Shallow water section.
gets pretty narrow below these bridges. I'm checking on my #1 contestant, Water Rocket, who's about to enter his second lap.
I'm with you on that. This time, our pilot got a DCB M31, an excellent, reasonably sized performance catamaran. Not as impressive as the Technomar, but way more suitable for that kind of technical inshore showdown. Aircraft carrier. Look at that massive ship. We are surrounded by manta rays here. Oh, a majestic tribute to the local fauna. Giselle would love that.
Just like a ballet.
Come on, Water Rocket. Now's the time to push. Trim that M31.
The finish line, Bob. The Pacific has been tamed.
A thrilling race, Sean. Way to conclude the ocean part of the competition.
event is for expert pilots only. And I'm not just saying that. You'll be flying at low altitude through downtown Honolulu, among towers and skyscrapers. Small, compact, and responsive. That's why we got you yet another gem from the past. A machine that has won numerous prizes and even broken records in its time. The Granville GPR Super Sportster. I'm telling you right now, don't judge that Bumblebee by its looks. It may be chubby, yet this plane was actually made for racing.
Our last challenger is now taking his turn. The plane has taken off, and it's on. Look at the beautiful skyline in the distance. This is precisely where we're headed. Sean, you're up. Jay, your moment.
I'm 100% focused, Bob. This is serious business. Like all the previous contestants before, Water Rocket will have to make it through this extremely technical flight through the city. Has already begun. Careful between these two buildings. You've seen it. Some of these sections are dreadful. Extreme mode is mandatory. All right, now a little detour over the shores, then back to town.
Beautiful view from up here, fellas. Past Waikiki Beach and are now going for the second half of this loop. We have the most fantastic view of the famous Diamond Head right now.
Going down. Ooh, careful, not too much. Down to the river, then all the way left. Things are about to get even more treacherous for our pilot.
The sun is now directly ahead. This won't make things easier.
An extremely sharp turn is coming up. You've got to steer the plane all the way to the right. Sharp left turn. One of the most challenging segments is coming up. It requires a very difficult maneuver.
Sean, we're out of the city. The toughest part is behind us.
That's right, Bob. Just a few more good maneuvers, and then all we have to do is land smoothly. And back home.
That was a fight to remember, Sean.
Seriously, a great finale in a series that kept its promises till the end.
time to reap your reward. Your vehicle is ready for you to claim. Our final stop, the container. This series required extremely versatile skills and a pretty strong stomach. And yet, you made it through that championship and won your spot on the podium. You had the guts. You got the glory. Fame won't be your only reward for finishing this series. A different kind of prize is waiting for you, and it's not going to fit in a regular garage. You won the Ocean and Sky playlist, so you bet you're not leaving without a relevant vehicle. So we decided to go aerial, vintage, and bold with the Grumman Bearcat F8F. Here we come. The Bear is now part of your collection, and the skies are yours to explore. Remember, use the fast fave shortcuts to instantly switch from one type of vehicle to another. A new playlist just opened up. A new playlist just opened up. Have you seen the news, driver? It's all over the island. Posters, radio commercials. Actually, I've got one of them right here. Listen to this.
The fastest wave is coming! The NASCAR Motorfest Tour is here in Hawaii. A tournament that brings together the best drivers of the moment, as well as those aspiring to be the NASCAR stars of tomorrow. It's a competition with everything. Speed, crashes, grilled sausages in the parking lot, and a whole lot more crashes. You cannot miss the motorsport event of the year. Did I mention there'll be crashes? Well, there will. This advertisement is sponsored by OG Juice, the sweet drink for real OGs.
NASCAR? Wow, that's something. And as you heard, aspiring drivers from Motorfest can participate in the competition. I looked into it, and you can enter the tournament by going through a qualifying race. One of them is scheduled very soon. Now that you own a real NASCAR car, you might want to try your luck. But I should warn you, NASCAR racing is very demanding, and some races can be a little, how should I put it, intense. It's not uncommon to see cars crash into walls at 180 miles per hour, or roll over 100 meters before their drivers lose consciousness. But other than that, it's great fun. So if you're up for it, head to the Cao Alave Speedway. Always at your disposal. How can I be of assistance? Ready for the next objective?
I looked into it, and you can enter the tournament by going through a qualifying race. One of them is scheduled very soon. Now that you own a real NASCAR car, you might want to try your luck. But I should warn you, NASCAR racing is very demanding, and some races can be a... little... how should I put it? Intense. It's not uncommon to see cars crash into walls at 180 miles per hour or roll over 100 meters before their drivers lose consciousness. But other than that, it's great fun. So if you're up for it, head to the Caio Alave Speedway.
Hello, and welcome to our coverage of NASCAR here at the Caio Alave Speedway, the very first race of what promises to be an epic Motorfest tour.
Oh, it looks like the race is going to end here. That's terrible. Oh, wow! Unbelievable! This is it!
Hard all the way. Let's go, let's go.
Oh, yeah!
That's what I call racing. Hey, yeah, fellas.
Look at them! The team is going wild!
The NASCAR Motorfest Tour, the biggest motorsports event ever hosted by Motorfest. It's time for your breakthrough driver.
Another activity. Race.
The race starts in a few minutes. So you're racing without a proper team, which is pretty unusual in this sport. But you can count on me, driver. I'm downloading a new program, and in a few minutes, I'll know everything there is to know about NASCAR management and strategy. Here we go.
halfway through the race. The pack is still compact. No one seems to be pulling away.
Yes, Bob. The leaders are unable to create space. It's very competitive.
For those joining us behind the screen, this is a qualifier for a real NASCAR tournament that will take place in a few days here in Hawaii, thanks to our partner, Motorfest.
These drivers have the opportunity to compete against the best drivers in the country. Do not miss this golden opportunity, my friends.
Wow, some tension down there. That blue Camaro belongs to a certain Jimmy Wolf from Iowa. And it's got to be the most aggressive car on the grid.
Yeah, it looks like he's looking for a collision. That kind of arrogance could well lead this Iowa Jim to victory.
Any driver still has a chance if their pit strategy is right.
You've been heard, my friend. The drivers are getting ready to fix their cars, change their tires, and refuel if necessary.
Some drivers are leaving after a quick pit stop. They'll now have to make up for the time they lost and catch up with the pack.
That's right, but it's a good call at this stage of the race. The grip from these fresh tires should last them until the finish, and fuel shouldn't be a problem with a good drafting strategy.
Sean, my friend, let's define what drafting is for our new viewers.
Of course, Bob. When a driver is in line with the car in front of them and close enough, both can generate a speed gain. It's simple science. The car in front blocks the movement of the air, creating a low-pressure zone behind it. The low-pressure air creates a vacuum that pulls the car behind it forward, while reducing the aerodynamic drag of the car in front. This way, both can go 3 to 5 miles an hour faster.
It's like having one race car, but two engines.
Yeah, kinda.
I see a contestant who's favoring bump strategy over aerodynamic gain.
Right. This Jimmy Wolf is determined. It'll do him good.
pretty well here, driver. Keep up this pace, and statistically, there's a low chance that this race will slip away from us.
That, Sean. Looks like that.
I don't know, Bob. I have a feeling Iowa Jim isn't done yet.
Man, oh man, does this driver owe Iowa Jim money or something? It's rare to see young competitors this aggressive. Oh my! Jimmy Wolf sends the Mustang into the wall.
My goodness.
Right before the finish line.
Believe it, don't you, friend?
Let's take another look at what just happened. Oh, there's no way that wasn't intentional. Unbelievable!
Whoa, what a finish!
Yeah!
That's the harsh reality of this sport. You gotta be a wolf like Jimmy if you want to make it. The game ends here for this rookie.
Driver. My system is capable of analyzing your car data in real time, but the feel of the race, the unpredictability of your opponents, it was just too much for me to process. I now realize, for you to succeed without a team and a proper preparation would have taken a miracle. Wait, that's it. That's what you need. A miracle. I mean, not an actual miracle. It's just the nickname of a former NASCAR driver, a certain Roy Miracle Henson. He hasn't been in the business for a long time, but I saw an advert saying he wants to put together a team for the tournament and is currently recruiting drivers. Wait, I'll call him.
Henson speaking.
Mr. Miracle Henson?
That's right, ma'am, but I'd like to make one thing clear. I'm not changing my phone subscription plan, and I don't need a mortgage either.
No, I'm calling about your advert. You're looking for a driver, and I've got one. A rookie, but very promising.
Well, goddammit, why didn't you say so? Has this wheelman of yours ever been in a NASCAR race?
Yes, sir, but it ended in a crash.
Oh, well, I guess that's one less thing to learn. I'll tell you what, y'all come meet me at my track in Kaliloa, and we'll see what we can do with this rookie of yours.
Very well, sir. Could you forward me your GPS coordinates?
Now, do I strike you as the sort of man to be giving out GPS coordinates? Get yourself a damn map, girl. I'll see you later.
All right. That was a pretty good first contact, I suppose. Let's go find the miracle. It must be there. I don't see Mr. Henson, but he can't be far away.
Damn it, can you hear me, pal? I never thought you'd come. What are you made of? Enough time wasted. Let's see how you fare on my track, buddy. But you ain't driving that dang next-gen ultra what-you-call-it car. Here we ride wild horses. Yep, my good old Thunderbolt. That's what you need. The road to becoming a NASCAR driver long. Very long. You think you got the stamina? Show me. The old Miracle may not have sat his butt in a race car for a long while, but I still got a thing or two to teach you. First lesson, we don't crash. Or at least, we try not to. This road is a mess. Picture these obstacles as cars to avoid at a very high speed. I'm not saying that a few bumps ain't welcome. This is NASCAR. But you're not driving a damn tank, so don't take too much damage. Lesson 2, mind your grip, or it will drop very fast. You need to work on your trajectory to avoid braking like a madman or running off the road.
Mulligan!
Entering the third lap soon. How's your fuel looking? Pit is on your left. You best slow down some if you don't want to miss it. Tires and fuel. Keep an eye on these 3 gauges to know when to hit the pit. It's called strategy, buddy. Every NASCAR driver needs a good one. That and a good mutual insurance company. Yep, that comes in handy too. Trajectory, pal. Keep that damn trajectory. Take the tightest turn as close to the inside as possible. This homemade track ain't no speedway, but it's perfect for learning the hard way. I won this plot of land playing poker against some dock workers. Good men, those dock workers, but they do cheat some. Only 3 more laps. You're doing pretty good. But how about you really speed up? Come on, friend. Is all about endurance. Lucky for you, you're driving my Thunderbolt number 61, and she's the best there is. I can't even count the number of 500-mile races she's done in her time. She's old, but ain't no damn chance she'll let you down. Nope. She ain't like these modern so-called sports cars. Most of them ain't worth a damn, you ask me. Too many last night. We got a long way to go. The road to becoming a NASCAR driver is long, very long. You think you got the stamina? Show me. The old Miracle may not have sat his butt in a race car for a long while, but I still got a thing or two to teach you. first lesson, we don't crash. Or at least, we try not to. This road is a mess. Picture these obstacles as cars to avoid at a very high speed. I'm not saying that a few bumps ain't welcome. This is NASCAR. But you're not driving a damn tank, so don't take too much damage. Lesson 2, mind your grip, or it will drop very fast.